I will continue the cookbook stuff at some other time. I just have other stuff. I should probably wait to show you folks this on the Scream Girl channel tomorrow, but when I found these, it had been stuck in a package that I had brought in straight away when I got home, and this was stuck in there also with them. I am starting to become quite afraid that I'm not going to be able to be a part of the ornament exchange this year. So I was started to think, okay, I've got to narrow it down. I've got to get it to number one, I needed to get the supplies, and number two, I mean, I kind of more or less last night decided which ornament I was going to make. I might possibly want to be in two groups, and so I had told a couple of people who were going to be in the several groups that if they did that, they had to have different ornaments for each different group of exchanges. Like, you can't be in the same group and have the same ornament, because there are other people that will want to be, you know, in as part of the other group as well, and that means that you guys will get two of the same thing, which really blows. So I narrowed it down. I know what I want to make. I am going to use those vintage spools of thread that I found, and it just needed the other things, and there are a couple of things I still need to pick up, but I was just worried that I wasn't going to be able to be a part of it. And I think by buying the stuff, because of the cost, it makes me force myself to do it, or I'll have yet another bag of a project that sits. I think I have 4 bags. Lately I've been putting them in Starbucks bags, you know, like, oh, this is a project, this is a project. I stopped doing those projects. You notice that? I stopped doing that project a month thing. Yeah. Seriously, I don't think I would have been able to do it the past 2 months. I mean, there's no way. Even if I set it at a very lowly goal, there would have been no way I could have done it. But anyway, these are the things that I got, and I'm hoping that this is what it is. It just said jewelry, what was the thing? I have my list in my purse. Jewelry string or something like that. I'm hoping this is it. Melissa, can you tell me if this is... I'm guessing, because I am going to put beads on it, but it didn't give me like a real, like a brand. I noticed that this person with this tutorial didn't have brands specifically stated. So I was kind of guessing at some of the things. Like, I think one of the... Oh, you okay, babe? One of the paints that they asked for was called Crema Coat. And I don't know, I have a feeling I have it. Anyway, first I found these. Okay, she put them in this for fear that the tops would break open. How am I going to show this? Anyway, you get these little dishes, and they've got tons and tons and tons of beads in these huge, like these big glass jars. Okay, kind of like a candy jar, where you kind of open it up and it's got that gripper kind of thing. Anyway, I would say this is about 1 inch tall. And what you do is you can grab any one of them, and whatever you can fit into this jar here was $6.99. So I knew the kind of the color scheme that I kind of wanted. I think I'm not doing anything really. It's not going to be like something you would expect for Christmas, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So anyway, I'm really happy with these finds. It just said many different sized beads, and I think that this is what I was able to get. Pretty much sets. Oh man, let's see if I can turn, because I want you to see how pretty these beads are. Welcome to my forehead. See the gremlin marks? I'm wondering if at this point if it's either if it's my shampoo, but see, it kind of comes and goes, and come to think of it, I haven't used Pantene in a while. I changed my hair products just because I don't want my hair to ever get used to one certain product. They pull products so quickly these days, and I don't want it to get used to one product. Okay, so you see all these? They're all different sizes, and they are all kind of in the red zone, kind of. They range from white to that's not gonna do it. They range from white to red, and I just love it. And there were a couple that I hand-picked. I actually went through that jar to pick. Why won't it focus? Come on, baby. This is a beautiful pink. There we go. A pink heart. You get to see my alligator fingers. And this is just not even an hour after I've put lotion on it. It's amazing, really, that I can never get my hands to be well hydrated. See the alligator skin? Horrible. And look at, you can see the bites now. Oh, if I focus the light on my hand, you can see all my gremlin bites. Amazing. Here's another one that I hand-picked because I thought it was very cool. There we go. I'm just hoping that this bead string will go through some of these. I wonder if there's even like a if there's like a, maybe this is kind of see-through. I was just wondering if, like, yeah, it goes through. Yay me. There we go. I was hoping that it's like see-through, because that, like that little white one that I showed you earlier, I want it to be able to go through and not have to focus on like an ugly piece of wire going through it. This one doesn't even have a hole. It's just a piece of rock. Are you kidding me? No, I see a hole. Beth, you gotta put your eyeglasses on. Seriously. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous I couldn't see that hole. But there, isn't that awesome? You don't have to see the string going through it. That's pretty cool. There's the alligator fingers. Alligator skin fingers. I love it. I can barely wait to start on it, but I'm not going to be able to start on it until I get back. Here's the last one that I absolutely handpicked because it looked awesome. And I think it'll do wonders on that ornament. So yeah, that was the red ones. And I got some black, but I also put a lot of white ones in there. So I started off with white, and then I tossed on, say, I'm gonna lose these. Then I tossed some black ones on the top. You can mix and match, you can do whatever you want. It's your business how much you want to put in, you know, what you want to put in there for your $6.99. So I just went willy-nilly. I was just like, you know how on Google it says, I feel lucky? Yeah. That's what I did. I felt lucky. Oh, okay. I mixed that up. I did mostly black with just a tinge of white on the very top. Saucy, no. Yeah, I'm very happy, very happy with these choices, and I think that this will cover at least 2 trades, being in 2 rooms. Oh yeah, they've got to be different. I have a different. So I might, if I have the time, I might make it like two ornaments for the trade. It just depends, because it really doesn't take a whole lot of like you would say product or whatever. It doesn't take a whole lot of stuff, but they sure are beautiful. I really hope that I can do it justice. And then the last thing that I picked up, because I thought they were awesome, and they might be a little bit too big for some of these tiny, the wooden spools, but this is where the light doesn't come in handy. Look at all these greens and topazes and love. That's all I can say about it. Love. So I'm really happy with that. It's called Spice Market. The colors. Yeah, so that was my today purchases today, along with my cookbookeries, and I spent way too much money today, but I got my ornament stuff out of the way. I just have to dig out my fairly certain that I have the paints that I already need. I know I have the paintbrush and I think it might require sandpaper, and I think Scott has sandpaper. I think he said that. And I just need to find these dowel tops. They didn't have it at Ben Franklin, so I'm gonna have to go to the Pearl City Craft Supply, Honolulu Craft Supply, and go see my friend Yolanda. Maybe she'll be working and can help me. What else? I think that's it. It needs ribbon, but I'm fairly certain in my supply of ribbon that I have 1/8 inch ribbons. In fact, I know I do, because I just finished those. I just finished the Mickey and the mini slippers, and I'm fairly certain. This is 3/8. I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to find some ribbon. And this is another thing that I'm gonna use for like the second ornaments. I think, if I have enough time to finish for the first one. Oh well, Scott's coming out for dinner, so that means I think I might be making malasadas tonight. Oh, look at the little trader. Seriously, the minute she hears his voice, she leaves me like I hit my face.